Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be reviewing some new makeup because I made some purchases. So The Ordinary, they are a super affordable brand. They are based off of mainly skincare, but they do have foundations. They have a serum foundation and then they have a full coverage foundation. I bought the full coverage foundation because I wanted to give it a try. I got two shades in this, and I got the shade 1N for Fair Neutral, and then I got the shade 1NS for 1 Neutral Silver, which I've never heard of Neutral Silver before, so I don't know what that is supposed to mean. But that's what the packaging for the foundation looks like, and you get a nice pump in it. You know, you get 1 fluid ounce in there, typical for a foundation. It looks like it may be a good shade. I don't know. I haven't pumped them out yet. This is their brand new product. Sorry, I dropped one. That they launched. This is their concealer. So I have been like wanting to try their foundation for a really long time, but I never really got drawn into buying it yet, and it's super affordable. It's only $6 in the United States. So this is their concealer. This is the Ordinary Colors Concealer High Coverage Formula. So it says to apply this with your finger or a brush. So I'm probably going to do both just to see, you know, the different type of, the way it freaking lays on the skin. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied this morning. So you get 8 mLs in this, which is 0.3 fluid ounce. I got the same shades as the foundation I did with the concealer. So 1N and then 1NS. But that's what the components look like. And they come in a squeezy tube, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I'd rather have a doe foot applicator when it comes to my concealer. But, you know, it's fine. I will deal with what I have. So I do have a fresh brand new sponge by AOA. Oh, I love Shop Miss A. They're such a freaking great company. Especially, I love their sponges. They're so soft. And I have a bunch of other new products too that I do want to incorporate in this video as well. I will have everything linked down below for you guys in case one of you guys may be interested in purchasing these products. So I have a wide range from like drugstore to indie brand to, you know, high-end or whatever you want to call it. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you may do that. So I will have my name right here, and I will have a link down below as well. And if I mention any creators in this video, I always link their channels down below. I don't do like their Instagrams and stuff like that, because if you go into their YouTube, you know, about stuff, it's usually there. Or if you go into one of their videos, they will usually have it linked down below, or their information for you at least. And also, if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Sky. I am 30 years old. I have very dry skin. I have textured skin. All of that, I have it. I have, you know, darkness under the eyes. I have large pores. The whole 9 yards. So we are going to start off with primer. This is the new e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I was not a fan of the jelly primer they came out with. I did put it on my hand last night, and I was like, oh, well, you know what, I'll try it tomorrow. But I actually had time to film today, so I was like, oh, I want to try this new one. But I was not a big fan of the way this looked when I used it with the foundation that I tried it with. But that could have been just, you know, the foundation, or I could have applied it too much or not enough, or just wrong in general. But I do want to try this one out because it's a cooling effect. This has a nice pump on it, and it does come with a cap. I just took it off. But it's really cute packaging, and this is part of their mint collection. I have 2 of the bite-size eyeshadow palettes that they did come out with. But yeah, I don't know if I want to try that today. Yesterday I went pretty freaking colorful with my makeup, and everybody that was coming into my work were just looking at me like I was a freaking weirdo. But I don't care. I did a really bright turquoise blue eye, and oh my god. Okay, this feels exactly like the jelly primer. Exactly like it. I wonder if I should do this primer first. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it does. So we're just going to apply this to my troubled areas. I'm not going to apply this everywhere because really I didn't want to do a primer, but I want to test out some of these new products that I've gotten that you guys have not even seen that I got. So we're going to do that. Put it on my chin because, you know, me having to wear a mask all day, I definitely need something to help make my makeup stay. And if I can find a really good, oh wow, it does have a cooling effect to it. It feels very like, I don't know, cooling. That's what it feels like. It feels cooling. So I'm just going to take a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's what it looks like. And it's a very like jelly type texture. It's sticky. So I don't want to apply too much, but then I don't want to apply, you know, not enough. and I may do some color correcting right here because I've noticed, even my son pointed it out. He's like, Mom, you got a mustache, and I don't have one. It's just randomly starting to get dark right there, which is so weird. I've never dealt with that ever. Wow, this stuff is very, very sticky, so it can definitely, you know, help your makeup stay longer. Haven't done my eyebrows or nothing yet. I do have a new brow pencil, but I mean, I'm just going to show you guys the brow pencil. I'm not going to show you me doing my brows. You know, there's nothing fantastic about me doing my brows. We're going to put on my other primer really quick. This is one of my absolute favorites. It does color correcting and it blurs out the pores amazingly. I should have probably done this one first. We're just going to see how it goes. But this is by Tula. I have... This goes everywhere with me when I do my makeup. No matter where I go, this thing goes. If it wasn't so like orange looking on me, I probably would wear it alone. But as you can see, my face gets very irritated quickly. It gets red very, very easily. But this stuff just blurs out my pores so nicely. And you literally only need one pump. Now you can see it does have some tint to it. But it does smooth out. But if you're fair like me, it is very, very noticeable. You cannot wear this by itself if you are fair. You just can't, because you look like you have an orange face. Which is so weird that it does that. Okay. So, like, these two primers together are actually mixing in really, really nice. I like the way my face feels. It's, like, sticky, but it's also very smoothing. It's nice. I like the way that feels. Holy cow. I really like that. I may have just found a new primer mix that I like, because I always do a very hydrating primer, and then I always, I forgot, damn it, influencer sent me the new Makeup Forever freaking primer, and I've been using it like crazy, but it's a hydrating primer, and oh my god, it is so freaking good. Oh well, fuck it, we're good. Oh, that sucks so bad. But back to this. Yeah, it's just a nice primer. I like the way it makes my pores look. It's not really making my pores look very smooth. It may be because of that e.l.f. primer, because normally my pores look very smooth out. So, you know, it looks a little bit better right here, but not right here. I don't know. It could be the e.l.f. primer that's really fucking with it, but I do need to hurry up. So, now we are going to start off with the foundations from The Ordinary. But here is the box for the foundation. So let's see what it says to do. It says, shake before use, dispense a small amount into the palm or the back of your hand, smooth on, and blend throughout the face, ideally outward from the midpoint, meaning from here, then blend out. Damn it, because that's where you want your most coverage, is in the T-zone. Package looks like it's getting dirty from my fingers with that primer. But it's a nice, you know, soft matte top, and it has a really nice pump. Oh, it actually has a lock on it, so that is nice too. It has a lock, so if your kids get a hold of it, they can't, you know, wow, that came out really fast. They can't, you know, pump it unless they know how to unlock it. So that is the shade 1 in neutral. It looks like it may fit me fairly decent. Let's hope so. But it has pretty freaking good coverage. And I'm going to do 1 in S over here on this side. That is 1, 0 in S. This looks like it has more of like a yellow tone into it. As you can see, like, there really isn't too much of a difference with these. This is 1 in S and this is 1 in. They both look like they would match me pretty good. You can't go off my face because my face is super red. And another thing I'm going to do is a wear test with this foundation as well. I have to work all day, so I'm doing 10 hours today. So this will be like a 12-hour wear test because, you know, I'm getting ready early for work. I think I might mix them. So I'm going to put 1 in S, 1 pump on my hand. And I'm lightly going to blend this in. It doesn't say, like, preferably how to apply it, either with a brush or sponge, but so we're just gonna go with a sponge because I prefer a sponge over a brush, but sometimes I like to blend it out with a brush and then, you know, go over it with a sponge. But right now, this has got some pretty freaking good coverage. As you can see, here is the foundation side. and here's without. It's covering up fairly decent. You can still see some of my redness and breakouts coming through, but I'm sure it may be buildable. But as of right now, it does have a fairly amount of coverage, which I am fine with. I'm going to take a tad bit more of 1S and what's nice is you can make it to where you can only pump out a little bit. You don't have to do a full pump, which is nice. I like when foundations do that. I hate when I get stuck wasting so much foundation because I just need a little bit more to cover my face. And I waste so much because if you put too much on, you look cakey and it does not look good at all. As of right now, my face, I don't know. I feel like I'm looking a little orangey. The primer normally doesn't do that to my face, so it could be the tone of the foundation, you know? That's what it could be. So I may do a little bit of one neutral just to see if that may lighten it up. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit of that, just a small amount. I'm going to lightly dab. Still got a lot. And I'm going to blend that in up here. Okay, that looks like it lightened my face up a lot. I think the neutral silver is not a good match for my skin tone, and I am neutral there. So if you need a reference, that's my skin tone if you're closer to me. It feels very, very light, like a serum. It doesn't feel heavy, cakey, nothing like that. It would be cool if The Ordinary would come out with, you know, more products for makeup wise. But it would be cool to really see them put their skincare. I love makeup with skincare in it, because you get 2 in 1 on top of the skincare you already have on, you know. As of right now, it doesn't feel bad on the face. Like, my face doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel cakey. I do have a new lip product, and this is by Tarte. This is their Maracuja Juicy Lip. I wanted to get it, so I got a trial size, or like travel size. This is in the shade Rose. I'm going to throw some of this on my lip really quick because my lips feel dry, and I would like to try it out. Oh, that's cute. It's really, really tiny with a soft baby pink package. It's cute. And it's a beautiful rosy color. Let's see if you can actually see it. Okay, it's just a very, very light tint, as you can see. I can't really smell anything, so I don't think it has a scent. Oh, wow. This, that feels amazing. Oh my god. Just makes your lips feel so juicy. I like that. It's like you ate a fresh fruit and the juice is just sitting on your lips. That's literally what it feels like. It feels amazing. So now we're done with the foundations. We are going to move into the concealer. So for the concealer, I don't really know what shade I want to use, 1N or 1NS. So that is how it is. It comes in a squeeze tube. That's 1N right here. And that's what 1NS looks like. 1NS seems like it's a little bit more brightening. I think I may use 1NS, or I might just use a little bit of both. We'll see. So, and it actually feels very thick. This possibly could be a dupe for the freaking A Cosmetics concealer. Their Bye Bye's concealer, like, that would be amazing to find a dupe that is so affordable. This reminds me so much of the A Cosmetics formulation. It is very thick. I mean, it's not as thick as the A Cosmetics, but it is pretty thick, you know? Like, it's a pretty thick formula. So I'm going to take it and lightly dab some in on my under eye. I need to use a different finger, not that finger. Don't judge my fingers, please. I don't have time to do my nails, let alone wear nails to my work, because it's like impossible. And I always bring it up around here because it gives my eye that lifted effect, as you can see. Like, it's just totally different. It feels like it's blending out really, really nice. And it's not as thick as the A Cosmetics, but it gives really good coverage. And it's not drying up really fast, which I appreciate because I hate when my concealer's dry so freaking fast, to the point, you know, you got to take it off because you wasn't able to blend it in, and it's just like one big patch. That is what, oh wow, What the fuck? It's laying on my skin really weird. Do you see that? Okay, okay, we're gonna take the sponge over this. Yeah, I don't know if it's the primer doing it or my fingers are just too cold, because I am always pretty cold and it's just not wanting to blend it in really good. But now that I'm using a sponge, it's doing a lot better. The concealer is such a thick formula, it's like wanting to patch up in certain areas and like not blend out. Like I'm having a hell of a time getting this spot right here in my eye, right there, to blend out. It was patching up right here and under my eye. So we're gonna see how it blends with a brush. So maybe like blend it in with a brush and then do your finger after to help melt it, but like make sure your finger's warm, not cold. Here is that Makeup Forever primer I was telling you guys about. This is such a good primer, and they have travel size ones that you guys can test out just in case. You know, if you don't want to buy full size, you don't have to. You can get the travel size. This is my favorite concealer brush, so I'm just going to put some more on my hand. I'm just going to do a small amount. Again, I don't want to do a lot because I don't want it to look cakey. We're going to warm this up on my hand really good. I am left-handed, so I'm sorry if it's hard for you guys. Wow. I tried to have my mirror facing the other way. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, we're going to blend this in. Okay, this is blending in pretty good with a freaking brush. I think I may prefer this way more. I should have tried it without a freaking, you know, gripping primer. I should have done this with a moisturizing primer. It is just clinging in such weird ways, you guys. Like, I've never had a concealer do this to me before. I am wondering if it is the primer I used. Hopefully I can get this to smooth out with powder or something. I don't know, you guys. I don't know about this concealer. I'm gonna have to try it again a different way. So we're going to have to do this wear test, and I may do my makeup again tomorrow, but do it with only a hydrating primer or just no primer at all, just to see if maybe it is the primer that's doing this to it. Because I am not a huge fan of the way that this is making my eyes look underneath. And I did literally a small amount on each side of my under eyes. I haven't even done anywhere else yet because I've been taking so long to blend in this stuff. I'm taking what's left, my excess, and blending that over my nose. Oh my god, I forgot. I want to tell you guys about something. So Samantha Ravindell came out with her makeup line. I ordered one of the Glow Lusts and one of her eyeshadow duo thingies. I got one each because her shit is expensive, you know? I don't have like $500 to spend to get everything, because just to get 2 products, it was $99. $100 just to get 2 products. She is a luxury brand, so that is understandable because she is labeled as luxurious, but she expensive, you know? And when I get my tax money, I'm definitely going to order like one more shade, because I did not realize she had a beige one for warm skin tones. And I am neutral, but I lean more warm than I do cool in the majority of my face. So it would be nice to have one that would actually fit my skin tone, because the one that I got is the one that she is, you know, advertising in her campaign pictures, which is for cool tones. I hope you guys can hear me good. I'm sorry, I'm really bad about talking quiet and not being up close to the camera. I need to buy a mic. If you guys know of a mic that can hook up to a Samsung 10 Plus phone, let me know, because I would be so freaking grateful for that. Because me and Nick have been talking. I want to get a monitor, but I also would rather just have a really good laptop. I want to start doing live streams for you guys and all that good shit. But yeah, there is what the concealer looks like. I am not the biggest fan of it. You can really, it seems like it's emphasizing my lines in my under eye. I am just not a big fan of it so far, and I'm sorry if that was really loud. I'll turn it down when I'm editing. It seems like it dried down fairly decent. A little bit is like picking up. It seems like you really probably wouldn't have to set it, but the way that it's looking on my under eye, I gotta set this, honey. I have way too many people that I look, you know, at every day. Way too many people. I have customers that come in and out of my store all the time. I'm going to take my absolute favorite under eye powder, which is either the Charlotte Tilbury or the Urban Decay Velvetizer, but I haven't used my Precious Velvetizer in a few, actually like a week. So this is by Kaleidos. I don't know if you guys noticed this. I wanted to do a whole dedicated video to this, which I am. I got a little set. You got 3 products for a discount. I think it was like 40 something dollars. This brand is from China or based in China, or the company is based in China. I don't know. But this brand is so fucking cool and so intriguing and so unique, and I love their packaging. I love the way they do things. This is the Charisma Contour Palette, and it is in Cool and Light. There is the packaging, gives you all the ingredient information, all of that. I guess this company is cruelty free, but they're from China, so I don't know how that works. I don't know. But it's so neat how it opens. So it flaps open like this, and it says Cool and Light, simple yet sophisticated in shadow play. Then over here, it gives you the shade names, which is Fill, Shade, Chisel. Then here is the little chisel palette right here. That's the packaging of the palette. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the way they do the packaging. And on the inside of it, it's very, very cool. I did my contouring the way that they tell you to do it, and my contouring came out fucking looking fantastic. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it again today. But up here, you have step 1, step 2, and step 3. Step 1 is first visualize a line between the corner of your mouth and the top of your ear. Apply chisel along this line and blend out. So, you know, you chisel. Apply along your jawline and definition, to add definition, and on your forehead from your temples to upward. So from here and up, and then right here is where you would apply it, which you'll see me do that. And then we'll get to step 2 after I do step 1. So this is step 1 right here, which this really beautiful shade. It's cool toned. I love it. I love cool toned bronzers and contours. They look just the best on me. And the formula for this is absolutely amazing. And I love this brush for, you know, bronzing and contouring my face. I'd rather have like more of a contouring shade than a bronzing shade on my face every day, because I think it just looks more flattering on me. And a little bit of this stuff goes a long, long way. To get more of a good blended effect, you want to hold your ferrule at the end. So I'm going to dip back in there. I don't even knock the excess off. I just keep it on there and blend up. Do a lot of these steps, but there's like one little thing that they do different that I've never thought of doing, and I'm telling you, it just adds so much definition into your face, which the way my face is shaped, I really don't have to add too much definition because I already have that, you know, the way my jawline is and my cheekbones and stuff, but it just looks so good on me. So I'm just going to bring that along here, chisel out my jawline. Now bronze the forehead. Does your guys' hair get in the way of you doing your makeup? Oh my god, my hair constantly is in my way. Bring this and connect. It's better to connect your forehead bronzer and your jawline cheek. You want to do like the 3 swoop basically. But with some facial structures, it's not good to. If you're more rounded, you don't want to do that. You kind of want to stop. Go from here and stop right there, because it gives you more of a, you know, contoured face. Now, step 2 is shade. You want to apply shade to the sides of your nose and along the socket of your, or along the crease of your eye socket. So basically from here to there. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And shade is this one right here in the very middle. It's perfect for contouring your nose. You guys know I love SL Miss Glam brushes. I absolutely love them. I've been using her eyeshadow brush to do my nose contouring with, and I don't know which one this is. This is the GG6. It's an amazing brush. It's really good for, you know, chiseling out the nose. I need to do my eyebrows on like real quick. So I'm going to take this shade right here, tap off the excess, start from here, and work my way into my crease. And this just helps add definition to your face so much more. I don't know if you guys can like see how I'm doing this, but my nose already looks so much smaller on this side. And this stuff blends so freaking good. Like, I don't know what the formula of the, or I don't know what's in their formula, but their stuff blends so freaking nice. I wish I had one of their blushes because I'm a blush fiend and I would love to have one of their blushes, but you see how it just snatched the nose. I'm not done yet. So now you want to take this, and they basically tell you to place it right here. So I'm going to take that shade, place it right here to highlight the brow bone area. And that's exactly what I'm going to do before I do my brows. So I'm kind of glad I did wait to do my brows, because if I get any powder in it, I can easily brush it out. And of course, bring it down the center of your nose. Now I like mine to be very precise because I want my nose to be snatched. And it tells you to bring it on your chin area. So that is that product. Amazing. I love it. I used it for the first time yesterday and I was so freaking excited. So that part was not a first impressions because I did use this yesterday. So now we need to move on into blush. Tawny 2 in this is the shade name. I mean, Jesus, by Bobbi Brown. This blush looks absolutely stunning. I did swatch it because it was gorgeous. I mean, like, come on. Such a beautiful rosy color. Just look at that. It is so gorgeous. It's got a lot of pigment to it. I'm going to have to go very light-handed with this. Oh, that is so pretty. It just gives you this little flush. My base is just not looking that good, man. This blush is a beautiful, beautiful color. Very, very pigmented and very gorgeous. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm going to take that color and I'm actually going to step back into that chisel shade, or the shade color, and I'm going to run that in my crease really quick. It blends so effortlessly. I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to dip into that blush. Oh my god. We're going to do an all matte look today. I've been really loving some all matte looks here lately. And I'm like not getting any fallout from that at all. Even though it's not an eyeshadow. It is such a smooth freaking formula. Oh my goodness. Have you guys ever tried anything from Bobbi Brown? I found this at TJ Maxx for $12.99. It was such a good deal. I'm going to run that on lower lash line just to get myself a little bit of a smoked effect going on here. Now I'm going to take a more tapered detailing blending brush and I'm going to run this at the crease of my lid, because this color right here will help, you know, diffuse out any oopsies I did, because I always do an oopsie every single day, you know, that's my life. Oh wow, I haven't done this yet, and this actually is blending everything out so good. I've never used that shade to do that with yet, because I mean the first time I used it was yesterday. So I'm going to take that same brush and I'm just going to diffuse this out on my lower lash line so it's not so harsh. Sigma's Christmas collection, and this is such a beautiful freaking collection. This is the Rose Glow highlight and blush palette, but this highlighter is so beautiful and this blush is, oh my god, so gorgeous. This may be on their website still, I don't know, you would have to check, but I'm just going to take my little blush brush that I used and dip into that highlight, pick up some and just run that. It is such a beautiful highlighter, you guys. So pretty. It blends so nicely and it lays on textured skin so freaking good. Just going to do a tad bit on the tip of my nose. It is so pretty, you guys. And I like to take the tip, like the very tippy tip of that, and just run that on my lip area. I sometimes will use one brush for multiple things. You You know, some things are universal like that. A new brow pencil, and it is by Hourglass right there. And this is their Arch Brow Micro Pencil, I believe. Yes, sculpting pencil. Sorry. It is very thin. This is what it looks like with one side of it done. Just so you guys know that I'm actually using this brow pencil. I want you guys to see it. It works fairly decent. It's not too bad. Like, it fills them in, and it's a good color. This is the shade Blonde that I'm using. It's a pretty good blonde, honestly. So that's what the brows look like. They look very big because I need to trim my brows so freaking bad right now. I do. They just look weird. So you guys always know, before I do mascara, I always spray my face. So I'm going to spray my face with my ColourPop. Oh my god, I'm loving this. I'm just going to go ahead and throw on a lipstick. I'll line my lips later. And this is the Urban Decay Vice lipstick. And this is in the shade Naked Cream, I think. Yes. Such a beautiful color. And it matches this look. So good. So I want to use my ABH mascara today. It has been, you know, it's got on the lash line a couple times. It's transferred quite a bit sometimes. I'm gonna bust out another mascara to run through this because this is not looking good at all. I look like I have spider legs, y'all. This is the finished makeup look. I know my hair is looking haggard right now. Don't mind that. It will be put up in a ponytail anyways today. But just look, I gotta let all that dry, and I don't have time to take it off right now because I have to let it dry and then take it off, and I'll have to do that when I get to work. But other than the mascara all over the top of my lids, I think this looks fucking beautiful, you guys. Such an amazing, beautiful look. My skin, it's okay. It's alright. Around my lip is not looking the greatest. My forehead, it's kind of synced into my lines on my forehead. But yeah, we're going to see how this wears throughout the day. So I will see you guys here in a little bit. Bye. Hey guys, I'm coming in to let you guys know what I thought of this foundation and concealer combo by The Ordinary. So with the foundation, it did break apart my face fairly decent. It broke apart around the jawline area, around the lip, around the nose areas, and it also creased in the forehead area. It did crease in the creasing of my nose, and it faded onto my lips pretty good. So with the concealer, I would definitely highly recommend using something that is very moisturizing, and don't wear something that is gripping. So when it comes to that, make sure you use moisturizing products underneath this foundation and concealer. From what I can get from this, I had high hopes for it. I wish it would have worked a lot better, but it did not turn out the way I wanted it to. I wore it a couple times more after the fact of me wearing it this day, and I got it to work fairly decent as long as I used something moisturizing on underneath, but it still did break apart. That is my basic input on this product. I wish it was a lot better, but that's how it was. I have dry skin, so a lot of products are finicky with me. And yeah, there's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you liked the video, also you can subscribe and you can hit the notification bell. It will notify you every time I upload. I don't have a regular set schedule, so I post when I'm able to. And I hope you guys have a great day or night. Stay